Hi everybody, Mr. Politics here. And what shall we talk about? Well, let's talk about the chaotic scenes in Westminster the other night, shall we? What a shambles we have in the House of Commons. It was absolutely chaos. All this brought about by a vote for a ceasefire between Israel and Hamas, all the fighting in Gaza. It was an absolutely pathetic sight by our so-called elected representatives. They were ridiculous. I mean, this was called by the SNP, who are a bunch of lunatics, and it all got out of control. The Conservatives got up and left, and also the SNP. That makes a change to see the Conservatives and SNP coming together and walking out. But and these are who we vote for at the elections. What a shower they are! What a complete shower! And all this was caused by the Speaker, Lindsay Hoyle, who, in my opinion, is like John Bercow. Bercow was the same. We had the same problem when we voted to leave the EU. He was always siding with the Remainers. And you've got the same with Lindsay Hoyle. It apparently Keir Starmer went to see him, and he supposedly threatened him. It was a ridiculous sight, ridiculous, and we had the usual protesters outside shouting. I mean, it's getting to the point where Parliament is being bullied by these loonies about, forcing them to vote for a ceasefire between Israel and Hamas. Well, I don't know what it's got to do with us. Why are we bothering for? Because do you really think that Israel and Hamas are going to take any notice of what the UK Parliament do? No, they won't. They won't take any notice. They'll just carry on fighting. And also, somebody projected a message on the side of Big Ben. Say, to the river, to the sea, a Palestine will be free. Now, who authorised that? That's what I want to know. Who authorised it? Who gave the okay to that to be projected on the side of Parliament? I mean, what are the police doing? The Met Police, they are useless. They just stand there and watch, and they don't make any arrests. They just let the pro-Palestinian demonstrations do what they want. I could tell you the reason why the Met Police won't get involved, because they don't want to be called racist. That's as simple as that. They're cowards. They're cowards. And, I mean, like I said, this is getting ridiculous. The chaos what we saw in Westminster was nothing to compare what's going to come. Because we all know Labour will win the election and Starmer will become Prime Minister. Oh, Lord help us when he does. This is the kind of thing you'll see. They'll be bullying people into voting their way. And you know what Starmer's like. We had enough when Blair was there, but this Starmer, he hasn't got a clue. He doesn't know whether it's coming or going. I mean, and we, like I said, we vote for them. We vote for these MPs and to represent us. I mean, what's the point? What's the point in voting for them when they're not going to do what we want them to do? And I mean, they say they're going to do this and do that when there's an election on. Say they're going to, but when they get into Parliament, they don't do what they say. It's not worth voting for any of them. I know I'm not. I've made up my mind after seeing the scenes the other night in Parliament. I made my mind up that I'm not going to vote again, bother to vote in any more elections. They don't deserve your vote. I know people who say you should vote, but what's the point? They don't listen to you when they do get into Parliament. Now I'm afraid I'm done with voting now in elections anymore. They don't deserve it. They're a bunch of idiots, and I think from what people are saying, that a lot of people are not going to vote at the next election. They won't bother, and I can't blame them. I mean, you got these idiots. It'll be an absolute nightmare when Labour are in. It'll be well, I've got no words to describe this lot. They're terrible, these MPs we have at the moment. Anyway, that's the end of this video. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you all again